What's going on, vibers? It's your boy J S Vaughn, and guess what, y'all? We back with another one. Today's track is called "Forsaken Me" by your boy C Mob. You know what I mean? Let's jump right into it, fam. Let's go.
The deeper down we go, the more you feel the pain thicker. The sound of suffering, but still you hear the same.
Sorry about that.
Come take a walk with me through hell and feel the flames flicker. The deeper down we go, the more you
Come take a walk with me through the hell to hell and feel the flames flicker. Damn, vivid. I like that.
come take a walk with me through hell and feel the flames flicker. The deeper down we go, the more you feel the pain thicker. The sound of suffering, but still
You said the deeper that you go, the more you feel the plane flicker. Yo, very visual, very to the point with it, yo. I'm gonna let it ride a little bit.
the deeper down we go, the more you feel the pain thicker. The sound of suffering, but still you hear the same snicker. The lack of demons in your head, eating your brain quicker. The game's sicker, gotta rise above the bullshit and get drug under. Fall down into a pimple of demons ready.
He said, "You gotta rise above the bullshit to get drugs under." You know, gotta rise above the bullshit to get drugs under. Hmm. Interesting.
Sicker, gotta rise above the bullshit and get drug under. Fall down into a pimple of demons ready to eat. Your body is gonna crave the hunger. And I wonder what I did to deserve the agony and torment daily. Did God forget about me? Or maybe in the past on the dirt came back to repay me. Now it lay me to sleep. I pray for a getaway laced with greatness and escape this waste pit faced with hatred. Place that makes Chris graceless. A space this sacred is where I need to be if I wanna live life well. But I guess I would've never knew that if the Lord would've never put me through hell. Father,
Said, but There's a lot. There's a lot to take in. I'm gonna keep on riding, man, cause there's a lot to take in, and this is just deep shit, yo.
I can't help but feel like you have been forsaking me. Deep into the depths of hell is where you have been taking me. And once I get to the point where I can't take it any longer, I realize you've been doing this so you can make me stronger. Father, I can't help but feel like you have been forsaking me. Deep into the depths of hell is where you have been taking me. And once I get to the point where I can't take it any longer, I realize you've been doing this so you can make me strong.
I like that shit, yo. Like I was like, I listened to it the first time, right, and then the hook, I listened to the hook the second time, and I got the last time. I was like, you've been forsaking me, this, that, and next and shit. I realized you've been doing it so you could make me stronger. You know what I mean? So, and what I'm getting from this and shit, you know what I mean? And where he's taking it is like, yo, um, God doesn't really forsaken us. You know what I mean? He puts us through many different tests and many different freaking circumstances to give you a outlet to see what you decide to do. You know what I mean? Like he's fucking playing a game with you pretty much. You know what I mean? He put temptation in your face. He puts temptation in your face to see if you're going to get tempted by the evilness or demons and shit like that. You know what I mean? He'll put some positive shit in front of your face to see if you actually react and do positive. You know what I mean? And it's all under your free will and your determination of what you do or what you don't do and shit. You know what I mean? Because you could be on the bottom of bottoms in the pits of freaking hell and shit. You know what I mean? And still rise above it and do some positive shit. You know what I mean? It's all how you see it. You know what I mean? Maybe that's what I'm getting that from the hook. You know what I mean? Maybe I'm stretching it a little bit too much though. You know what I mean?
Well, I can't take it any longer. I realize you've been doing this so you can make me stronger. I've been through hurt, I've been through pain, I've been through fighting stress. I've been through dirt, I've been through strain, I've been through life and death. I've been through loss, I've been through need, I've been through selling crack. But the dope game ain't for me, man. I've been through hell and back.
See, I think that's what is that's what I think that's the general message and shit. I've been through a lot of fucked up shit. You know what I mean? And all that fucked up shit ain't for me. You know what I mean?
Ain't for me, man. I've been through hell and back. And I'm not gonna lie, it's really been fucking my head up mentally. I wonder when I went through
See that? You see that? It really been fucking up my head mentally.
it back. And I'm not gonna lie, it's really been fucking my head up mentally. I wonder when I went through hell, how many demons had entered me. Every minute that you go through hell, it feels just like a century. And I wonder if the drama that I went through was what God had meant for me. Dear Heavenly Father, my Lord and my Shepherd, do not desert your sheep. I don't understand why you put me through pain and you make it hurt so deep. The devil keeps telling me that you are full of it and I should murder, go creep. But I wanna succeed in life, so
He said, the devil keeps telling me that you are full of it and I should murk, go creep. Um, but I want to succeed in life, so all of my time is strictly for work, no sheep. You know what I mean? I like that shit, yo. No work, no. I said sheep. No work, no sleep. You know what I mean? Stay motivated.
deep. The devil keeps telling me that you are full of it and I should murder, go creep. But I wanna succeed in life, so all of my time is strictly for work, no sleep. So tell me, will it all pay off or do I just do it for nothing? Mama always told me that out of everyone it should be you I'm trusting. But I cannot see how you can take one of your children and make them suffer. My sanity sacrifice, so in the long run you can make me tougher. Father, I can't help but feel like you have been forsaking me. Deep into the depths of hell is where you have been taking me. And once I get to the point where I can't take it any longer, I realize you've been doing this so you can make me stronger. Father, I can't help but feel like you have been forsaking me. Deep into the depths of hell is where you have been taking me. And once I get to the point where I can't take it any longer, I realize you've been doing this so you can make me stronger. Why do I gotta go through a bunch of bullshit just to reach a higher plateau? I know God wants me to be a better man, but does it really have to take it that low to elevate my stat quo, elevate my stacks grow? Gotta make my cash flow, knowing if I go far then I gotta feel pain, push brain in attack mode. It's taking its toll on my sanity, dwindling, wondering when will I break free. Looking up to heaven with tears in my eyes and I'm asking him why does he hate me? He tells me to look at all of the obstacles that I have been conquering lately, and then I realize that because of him it's hard enough for the devil to break me.
Bang! Yo, that was bars right there. Yo, that was bars right there. Look at that. Look. And I'm gonna tell you on some real shit. I'm not religious at all, but that I felt that right there. He said, and then where it says like, yo, he tells me to look at all of my obstacles that I have been conquering lately, and then I realized that because of them, it's harder now for the devil to break me. You know what I mean? That's a fucking gem right there. You know what I mean? That's exactly what the fuck I was saying in the first about the freaking hook and shit. That's the same exact. You put all these freaking obstacles on your face and shit to make you overcome them shits and to make you understand that, yo, all the fuckery that you go through is to evolve you to the next level and shit. You know what I mean? The reason why freaking God don't freaking help motherfuckers that are deep in the freaking pits of hell and don't give two shits and love being there, you know what I mean? Because at the end of the day, they love being there, you know what I mean? They love being in hell and whatnot. He realized that hell is misery, you know what I mean? And he wants his way out. There's not a lot of people that realize when they're in hell and when they're not, you know what I mean? Meaning, like, let's say, this is probably a stretch and whatnot, but like, people that have money and equate money to success and whatnot are in hell, you know what I mean? Because you look at them, they look successful, they look uplifted, but they have a whole bunch of baggage of people that they stepped on and freaking lives that they destroyed because of their rush to accumulate money. You know what I mean? And at the end of the day, I keep on telling you, you can't take that money to the grave with you. You know what I mean? So you have to value the freaking relationships that you build while you're alive and shit. So like when you cross over and shit, your heart is clean. You know what I mean? And you're not in hell. You know what I mean? because I heard this, like, we're living in. I've heard this, that life is, we're living in hell and whatnot, and afterwards we extend towards something better. You know what I mean? I've heard people say that. I kind of it kind of feels like that sometimes. You know what I mean? So life is just a test, and you have to freaking do the best that you can. And at the end of the day, if you spend your time focused on the wrong things and shit, you know, you're just gonna stay in hell. Good people die young. Bad people live forever. You know what I mean? Anyways, I'm just throwing out a whole bunch of freaking random thoughts out. You know what I mean? But anyways, let me go back to the track.
That I have been conquering lately, and then I realized that because of him it's hard enough for the devil to break me. So if it's the plan to strengthen me, oh well, I let it be. But I guess that means that there will be more hell ahead of me.
Yeah, that's it, yo. That's it. You see so the pain is straight in me. But I guess that means there will be more hell ahead of me. That's facts, man. And the hells are the obstacles that you have to overcome. You know what I mean? That's it, bro. That's it. Yo, man, let's go.
But I guess that means that there will be more hell ahead of me. A never-ending mental war between the 666 and 7. I guess I'ma have to go through hell so I can get to heaven.
That's the facts. Woo! Your buddy, you know what I mean? Your buddy. I stepped in this shit, you know what I mean? I stepped in this freaking video. I was like, I never heard C-Mob before in my life and shit. And I said, yo, forsaking me though. That title is like fucking, is bananas, you know what I mean? I was like, forsaking me? Why? But why? You know what I mean? And I was like, yo, I gotta do this track, you know what I mean? The first couple of minutes, I was like, yo, this shit is like freaking, this is dark as fuck and whatnot. I'm not understanding why he's going so hard like that. You know what I mean? But he was setting the story and shit. You know what I mean? And I was like, okay. And the more that I heard, the more that I liked. You know what I mean? The more that I understood where he was coming from. You know what I mean? And then the hook came. The hook is what had me, you know what I mean? I was like, oh shit, I see what you're saying here. I see what this song is about, you know what I mean? The last word, the last part of the freaking hook and whatnot. I realize you've been doing it, so you make me stronger, you know what I mean? And that's what it is, you know what I mean? And that's what I always talk about majority in my videos and shit, you know what I mean? How life gives you different tasks and shit, and you have to actually be able to freaking overcome those freaking struggles and shit, and build over, knowing your lane and whatnot, and not gravitating towards being trending or anything like that. Just do what you do and do it well, you know what I mean? And people would see what you do and whatnot, and they'd be like, oh shit, this is dope, you know what I mean? So basically this track is like very uplifting, you know what I mean? Might seem dark and shit, but life has its dark parts followed by great moments and shit. You know what I mean? And that's what I like about this track and whatnot. It's not apologetic and whatnot. It's real, and it's and to the point. You know what I mean? Yo, God is gonna put you, or life is gonna. I'm gonna use life. Life is gonna put you through a whole bunch of freaking shit. You know what I mean? And 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 you're gonna have to overcome them. But the good thing about it, when you overcome those bad things and whatnot, you learn from them, and you're able to deal with certain situations better next time. You know what I mean? And it might be hard at that moment and whatnot, but once you overcome it, you'll know how to deal with that situation for the rest of your life. You know what I mean? And it won't happen to you again if you pay attention. If you don't pay attention and you keep on doing that shit over and over again, you're fucked. You know what I mean? You're not learning anything. You know what I mean? The as this C Mob says in this song, the devil will take possession of your soul and whatnot. You know what I mean? But if you do learn from it and you keep on moving and whatnot, there's greatness ahead always. You know what I mean? With pockets of freaking hard times. You know what I mean? And that goes for any level of life. But anyways, with this track right here is definitely on point. You know what I mean? I'm with it from beginning to end. You know. I hope you guys enjoy this shit as much as I enjoyed freaking reacting to this video and whatnot. If you guys want more from C Mob or any type of freaking videos, put that down there in the comment section and whatnot. What's your favorite bar on this track? You know what I mean? Put it down in the comment section. You see this right here is my motherfucking thumb. I need y'all to take y'all thumbs and throw it all the way up to the motherfucking sky. Show me some love and support in that way. Another way you guys to show me some love and support is by subscribing to the channel right down there all day long. All day long. And that's about it. I'm gonna check you guys out next time on the next video. Peace out, one love, and I'm out. You already know.